Like if you're trying to say that there's no afterlife or there's no meaning to life,
Mhm.
it's like a cop out. I kind of
Yeah,
it's like it's an easy way out, I guess. But then again, I don't know.
absolutely. Yeah, I think it's I think the I is the biggest part of it all, you know what I mean? And that's what it's about, you know what I mean? Is us trying to figure out who we are, you know? I
So
mean,
we can
the
all kind
experience
of
is what it's about.
agree.
Okay, you could say I love this person, right? And you can mean that to whatever many degrees you want. But it really won't be the true feeling until you have the true love for yourself, unconditional love for yourself. Because I can't like, if you have a full cup and I have an empty cup, what are you going to do? Just pour your water out of mine and then you're empty? I mean, is that really what it's about? Or do you just love yourself so much that you have enough spilling out for everyone else? I mean, it's all cyclical. We're all the same person, just fragmented into all these different beings and these different experiences, you know?
Like you're saying, it just makes sense, and I'm like complete opposite. I'm like nothing makes sense. Like something
Yeah,
will
yeah.
contradict it. And the only thing that I could like say for certain that I know is one that it's all balance. So like if
Mhm.
you're gonna be super ultra positive all the time, you're
That's
gonna
bad.
be receptive to some bad energy for sure, because it's just how it works. And then another way that I feel about it, I'm very energy based, right? Like I know it's proven, on this planet, in this universe, that their energy isn't created. There's only a finite amount of energy, right? So like I feel like what Barry's saying is kind of falls into what I believe too, but I just feel like we're all recycled energy like over and over and over again. So
All
explain
right.
it.
Think about this, Tim. When you get excited, what happens in your body?
I don't know.
Everything kicks in. Your energy just fills. You're on high alert. Your energy just spikes up. And you could have someone go into like a hospital and they'll show your those things where they can see your like your heat, maps. You will heat up. You know what I mean? You're like electricity. We're all electricity, dude.
But if you lie, that also happens too,
It does. Yes. But that
which
doesn't
is
mean
like
that
a balance
you and
to
I
being
can read it
excited.
or a computer can read it like that. It's in the eyes, man. You can't like everything that sits there is right there in your face. It's the most honest thing in the world is your eyes.
So what about blind people?
Okay, well then maybe the blind people. I mean, but that's the way to the soul is through your eyes. But I mean, okay, if it's not your eyes, it's another whatever that is you,
I mean, it
that
could
is
be
you.
like
It could be your butthole.
it could
It
be
could
all of the
be.
reasons. It could be
Exactly,
that
Mark.
there's God, that there was Jesus Christ. It could be that there's fucking Anunnaki. Could be that we're just ourselves reincarnated over and over again. Could be all of those things. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? That's kind of where I stand. I
If
don't
you
think it's
think it's
God's.
so
I think
it's
it's just
so
us.
whatever, what do you think the point is?
I don't think there is a point,
Well, then
honestly.
it would be chaos, though, Tim. There's no
It is
chaos.
chaos. It is.
How would you say it's chaos? Outer
It-
space is chaos. In the earth, everything
but it's like
night, day.
it's. Have you
That's
ever
not
seen?
chaos.
Have you
That
ever
is
Have you ever seen like
pattern.
an empty like grocery bag just going in the wind like this, and it just goes
Oh,
around
what is
and
that?
around?
American Beauty? Come
Yeah,
on.
the pattern.
Yeah, because even chaos can be beautiful, and there's a pattern. If you
Fibonacci.
zoom out far enough, you'll always find a pattern to everything, right?
Yeah, that's not chaos.
This has
That's
gotten way too deep.
Well,
But if you
I
zoom
have
in, it's chaos, right? So I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
really.
yeah.
that's what I'm
Justin,
saying.
But
It's just
that,
all
Tim, is the
perfectly
point of
balanced.
life.
It's
That's the
all
point of
perfectly
life.
balanced.
This is all a story of drama
It's all
that we're
love.
like
You just have
so
to be
right
nice
in.
and
You know
love
what I mean?
everybody, and just
That's the
constantly
point, though. We
remind
should be
yourself
able to
to
love
just be
everyone, but
nice.
because of these stories we tell each other and ourselves are real, that's what keeps us
And
from loving everyone.
it's more. It's also,
No, I can't be more. Tell me more.
well, it is because you fucking just like what I'm saying. What I'm trying to get at is it's evolutionary traits that have stuck around because of certain reasons. So you know
it's
what I'm saying? Like
paradigm
there's
unit.
no alternative to looking up in the sky and seeing the orbit of the planet. So there's no other way to see it. So like it's only always been that way. So there's nothing you could say it's perfect, but like
You're only speaking in the third dimension, though.
yeah, dude, you're only looking at it from what you've always seen. Like you can't compare it. There's nothing to compare it to.
That's all I have. is
But
what I've
there's
always seen.
but there's
But,
also
like, okay, here's
there's
an
also
example,
other
Joe.
stars where planets and moons are orbiting either closer or bigger, elliptical, not a perfect fucking thing, but it works. You know what I mean? And there's maybe, you know what I'm saying? We're not there.
You know, when someone stresses about the future, they get anxiety. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
do.
I feel like the less we are in this, and I'm not saying like I can do this like on command or even at all. I'm trying to get to the point where I can do this, but unless we are in the now
Yeah.
all the time,
Yeah.
then that's like Tim, I would say, is more in the now, even though he may not. I mean, he probably, yeah, of course. You know, that's just like what I mean is like he accidentally maybe in the now more so than or purposely in the now more so than anyone I've ever met. But it's like one of those things you just don't worry about that stuff. You know what I mean? When you're in the now, what else is there?
And
Right?
that's how it should be.
You
You
don't
should be in the
worry
now
about
all
what
the
this
time.
is going to happen here, or what's going to happen, the stress of the future, or you know what I mean. With the past,
Yeah.
you get depression. You know what I mean.